Yeah. It's Dynasty Primetime. And it's your host, it's your boy, High Speed 30, aka Hail to the Redskins. And you know I'm at the chopping block ready to scout me a motherfucker. Hey, you know I got my man, my co-host. I got Matty Ice in the building. What's good, Matt?
What's going on, Andre Dynasty? Owner of these New Orleans Saints.
Absolutely repping them Saints. Took a bad loss. We'll talk about that.
A fake old loss.
And I also got my other co-host. I got my man KP. What's good, KP?
Psych, I'm just fine. I wanted y'all to experience the lag in the show too.
Alright, man. Hey, we in this season, man. And we got all pro versus all Madden. We got lag versus non-lag. We got PS4 Pro versus regular dinosaur systems, man. Hey, that lag is some bullshit though, for real. And I think a lot of people don't realize, especially if they haven't experienced it, how much of a difference it makes in your game. And I know both of y'all experienced some lag, right?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like if it was consistent, you could kind of like play around it, but it's like it's spot lag. Like it's your play calling, and then sometimes it'll be on the kick meter. Sometimes it'll be when you're in the action, like you don't know, and then it'll clear up magically, and then it'll come right back.
Absolutely, and I think I was playing bum pool, kiddie pool, and the shit started off lag, then it cleared up for a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. Then next thing it's back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm already a bad field goal kicker. So, you know, I can't have no fucking kick issues with no lag. All right, so look. We got our primetime user spotlight. We got a special guest. We got the owner of them Cincinnati Bengals. We got my man, Addy 5. What's good, Addy?
Yo. What's up?
All right, so look. Cincinnati Bengals, you on the fucking road, man. What you got, like 10 games in a row or something like that?
Not on a roll. We stink. We still stink. That's
hey, Dynasty, don't let this man fool y'all, man. He was in the chat telling everybody, "Oh, woe is me.
I suck right now.
I suck. I'm throwing interceptions," and then next thing they'll roll off 9 straight victories, man.
How does somebody suck when they second seed in the AFC, 11-3?
Yeah, we got different standards over here. we're playing bad by our standards.
Oh.
Hey, but you get victories, man. You know that's actually the best way. You know what I mean? If you playing bad and you still getting victories, because at least you can self-correct, have room to correct yourself. Even still.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, yo, to be honest, I think, but I'm all right. We're doing all right. We're in a good position, but a few games could have went. Like I beat Vitamin the other day by 1, literally because he had no timeouts and he thought he spiked the ball, but he actually harried up. So instead of taking the field goal, I'm up 1. He's at probably my 20. So instead of getting the field goal, he had to run the actual play, and I won that game. I played Houdini earlier in the year, and I won by 2. He went for it on the goal line. I ended up winning. You know what I'm saying? So it's a couple games where it just bounces with my way, thankfully. And sometimes to win games, you need skill and luck. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's better to be lucky than good sometimes, man.
Sure.
All right, so Ed, tell us a little bit about you. I know when you came into Dynasty, but this is for some of those people who don't know anything about you and how long you've been in Dynasty. When did you come in Dynasty?
Well, this is my second Madden in Dynasty. I came last year, probably season 3, I would say. Mid-season 3. I had won 2 Super Bowls in Blueprint and got the call up. Had the Bears, and then the rest is really history.
Absolutely. So you actually went through the grassroots. You worked your way up through Blueprint, and then got the call up.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of guys don't get that called up from Blueprint nowadays, but you were probably one of the last guys to come through Blueprint that really has been a mainstay in Dynasty.
Yeah, I can't even remember the last. I want to say LP is the last person to come from what you call that's actually still here. I can't even remember who else got called up, but
I think Sweets
right.
was in that. Wasn't Sweets in Blueprint too?
T-Pain underrated.
Oh yeah, T-Pain, but they came before them.
They came before me.
Yeah, they came before Addy.
Underrated was from Blueprint. Oh, after Addy?
Yeah, after Addy.
No, nobody.
All right, so
Just
look,
LP now.
yeah, just LP, and we ain't. That's another situation for another. Hey, because my man, I don't want to give my man Matty Ice start. Look, I'm Addy. Look, you 11-3 or 12-3? Which one? No, 11-3. Okay, so second seed. What do you see? I know your goal is to win the banner and win a Super Bowl. What do you have to, in order to complete that goal? Getting out of this AFC.
I really just not turning the ball over. Most times I lose games. I have I would say at least 3 turnovers. Sometimes I just gotta play safe and punt the ball or take 3. A lot of times I'll force it in the red zone, and I have Mixon where I could just, you know what I'm saying, go to him. But I was stat chasing for a minute, so I would throw a lot of picks and put myself in bad position. But toward the playoffs, I think I played more conservative style of football, pound the rock, go for 3 when I got it, you know, and try to control possessions.
Absolutely. So is there anybody that's currently in the AFC that you can't wait to get a chance to beat in the playoffs?
I mean, me being me, there's no one I can't wait. I don't, you know, even though I joke sometimes, I told not Sweetie Pie, I told Tightrope I was gonna trash him next time I see him. It's no one I don't care who I play. Like, whether I play SJ, whether I play Expert, whether I play Tight Work, everybody could get the same kind of work, and that's just my kind of mentality.
Absolutely. You gonna play your game, and you're gonna do your thing. All right. So let me ask you this. This is the last question I want to ask you before we move into the playoff preview or the weekend review. How have you been so successful at throwing the ball? Because you and SJ seem like the only 2 guys that's been pretty consistently decent. I mean, not great, but decent on this all Madden crazy defensive back jumping set.
Wait, what's the question?
Like, how have you been so consistent? What in throwing the football been successful in? Because there's only 2 passes that's gonna get 3,000 yards, and it's Andy Dalton and Tom Brady.
I think for me, the thing that for me with my offense, it all matters. It's a West Coast style, and that translates to Madden. And I mean, with lag, you can't really throw deep passes. It stops your ability to be able to really go deep. But with me, I run the ball, I throw screens, a lot of dump passes that are short that turn into stuff bigger. So the lag affected me at a point, because one time I had bad lag, like I couldn't do anything. But for the most part, it doesn't really affect my game. So when it is lagging, I mean, the only part of my game that does get taken out is I play action a lot, and when it lags, you can't really play action. So I gotta adjust that. But for the most part, I've been able to keep my game and play my game consistently.
All right, that's what's up, man. Hey, and that's our user spotlight with Addy 5 and the Cincinnati Bengals. Got aspirations of going to Super Bowl. But, hey, thanks for joining us. Now, we're going to do a weekend review, a.k.a. playoff preview for the AFC. If you want to join us, you can stay on or let us know what's good.
I'm probably out. Be out.
All right, that was my man, Addy 5. He's out. And it's going to be me and the 3 amigos on here left to discuss the AFC. I want to thank Addy for coming on as I use the spotlight. All right, now, this is the weekend review, a.k.a. AFC playoff picture, playoff scenario. We did the NFC a couple days ago, Matt, and the shit just got even more complicated in the NFC. With everybody losing who was on the show. Maybe it was a bad luck for y'all, for the motherfuckers to come on the show, but John lost. Fucking my man
underrated
lost, and then you lost. So
I ain't lose. I got fleeced.
Oh shit. Oh well.
We can talk about it.
You got fleeced?
I got fleeced. We can talk about it.
How'd you get fleeced, man?
Alright, look, check it out. So the first
only thing I know is I look in the chat and then Matt is just going the fuck off. You know what I mean? So tell us what happened, man.
Andre, you know I can take a loss. I might be mad about a loss. I took losses. I can lose. I don't like to lose. I'm gonna let you know I don't like to lose. But when something isn't right, I'm gonna let you know. So all right. So I'm probably gonna score at least 60 this game. And
damn.
All right. So the connection go out. Of course it goes out. So I get the DM. He knows the rules. I seen him in Blueprint say, "Oh, you gotta post a picture to the main chat to anybody." He knows the rules.
Right.
He quick to correct somebody down in the Blueprint. So he comes in my DM with a bunch of bullcrap talking about. He sends me a picture of his PS4 being no signal, meaning it lost electricity, lost power. Sends me a picture of some. I couldn't even tell you what it was. Basically trying to hint to me a lost power. Alright, so I'm thinking, I know he got kids, maybe the electric strip or the surge protector went out. But then, when I post my joint in the main chat, he posts some picture like his internet failed. You know when your modem, he says like, oh, he texts me talking about I'm on the phone with my internet provider in the DM. He said I'm on the trying to figure this what's going on. So why are you sending me pictures of your electric off, but you on the phone like on your internet provider? Your internet provider ain't providing you electricity. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I'm like, hold up. So second game, he had a nice drive. I think he went up 10-0. I wasn't really too worried. I threw a bomb to Perriman. And then it was 10-7. But Alvin, mind you, I'm mad this whole time as I'm thinking this whole thing through of what happened. Wait, why this game is going on? We restarted right away. So I'm heated, and then it's building up as I'm playing. And then I see Alvin Kamara gets hurt. So I'm just my head's not in the game. I start throwing bombs, and he's playing like I'm playing. I wasn't really playing. And I don't do that often. I took a loss to Skill Trade, who the whole DML knows that he's probably not on my level, but any given Sunday, and his D line was in my backfield like every play, and I lost to Skill Trade. Guess what? I shouldn't have lost, but guess what I said? Good game, kept it moving like I usually do. So. You know, I snapped out a little bit. Then you got tight work, feet. Like, come on, man, tight work. Let me check this out. Tight work. Go. Keep looking up your Google playbook.
E-books.
Yeah. You know your counter runs and all that stuff. You good. You all right. But you coming out the blue, defending somebody. You know, I'm exhausted over it now. I don't even care. If I make the playoffs, I don't care. He makes the playoffs, I don't care. We move.
Hey, you'll be alright, man. You got 2 games left. You win 2 games, you in. All right, well, look, let's do this. Let's talk about this AFC, man, because we got. To me, it's pretty much. It's almost settled. I think the top 5 seeds are pretty much settled. The Dolphins are going to be the 1 seed. The Bengals are number 2. I got the Texans at number 3, and It looks like the Raiders. Now, if he lose a game, then the Chargers will be able to sneak in there, and that's the last thing anybody wants to see in the AFC is that boy Good getting to the playoffs. But the Raiders I believe he got the Chiefs, and he got the Chiefs and the Colts left. So I don't think he's going to lose both of those games, or one of those games. So I'm
the Raiders.
Right.
Oh, the Raiders got the Chiefs and the Colts left.
I don't think he's gonna lose. Well, we gotta lose one of those games in order for that boy Good to sneak in there.
Who that boy got?
That boy got the Rams.
Ooh.
I want to say he got the Rams. He got 2 winnable games.
Nah,
I can't remember the other team.
I think he just played the Rams.
No, he played. You think he just played the Rams? I don't think he just played the Rams today, did he?
No, he played Flair today. He played the Rams.
He did play the Rams. He beat them.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a really good game.
All right, so no. All right, let's see who the Chargers got the last 2 games. But I believe that irregardless who the Chargers have, it doesn't matter. I don't see Darkness losing to the Chiefs and the Colts. He has the Broncos left. The Chargers have the Broncos and the 49ers. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's gonna be interesting, but I think the Raiders still gonna get that final. They're gonna win the division and get that final 4th seed. Now the 6th seed is the most intriguing one, and SJ got a hold of it right now. But only thing he has to do, SJ, is beat the Buffalo Bills in this next advance, and he'll lock up the 6th seed.
Well, you might as well give SJ that 6th seed. The Bills stink. Hamiltop stinks. He's scared to play. He's scared to throw. I don't know if he's facing. I haven't really heard him say much about a lag, but SJ definitely. He might make some noise this year.
It's gonna be fun, man, because like I said, SJ has the tiebreaker over the Jets due to the like-minded opponents. He beat. So he'll own the tiebreaker over the Jets, even if the Jets beat him in the last game. In order for the Jets to get in, he needs SJ to lose to the Bills, and then he beat them the last game, and then the Jets can sneak into the playoffs. I don't think that the Patriots gonna lose to the Bills, man. I just don't see it.
I don't see it happening. I think they played a good game last season, though, but I feel like SJ has gotten a lot better since then.
All right, so let's look at these matchups right quick. All right, KP, we got. Looks like we'll have the Texans and Expert versus the Patriots, and that'll be the 3rd seed versus the 6th seed. Who do you like in that matchup?
I am going with the Patriots in that matchup.
It's revenge. That's interesting because that's a revenge game. I don't know if you all know they played earlier this season, and the Texans won. I think Lamar Miller had a big day, and I know SJ wasn't too happy about it.
Well, the Texans was up big, and the Patriots came back in that game. I kind of seen a little bit of it, but I was watching on Twitch, but it kept having to load, so I can't watch no games like that when it does that. I just turned it off.
The buffer? You don't like the buffer?
Nah, I'm tired of any lag, any buffer, any of that bullshit, man. I'm tired of that. Yeah. So KP, you got the Patriots. Why you got the Patriots more over the Texans, man?
I'm looking at the points for. They got 17 more in total point score on the season, but their defense is giving up 45 points less. So, looking at it, I haven't compared their opponents and whatnot, but just looking at it from the points for and points against, it looks like he can outscore him, and his defense will hold up.
Right. Listen, Andre and KP, who's the better user here? Because we can talk numbers all day, but when it comes down to crunch time and pressure, them numbers don't mean nothing. I want to know from y'all who's the better user.
All right, for my money, I don't know. SJ been pretty consistent, man. You know what you'll get from SJ. He lost that game to Expert 45-42, so he was down big. For him to come all the way back, you have to have a lot. If I was playing Expert and I had lost the game 45-42 and I came back and just came up short, I would have a lot of confidence that I can come in there and get that victory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he figured out his game plan. So you think SJ the better user?
It's a toss up, man. Expert's a pretty good user, man, but man, it's a hard. I think they're even. I really think they're on the even playing field.
Oh, you said they even. That's a cop out, man.
It ain't really a cop out, man. I'm just looking at. In my mind, I feel like they're on even playing ground. I mean, prove it to me on this playoff game. Whoever wins is the better user. Okay. How about that?
KP, who from our previous DML history, who's better, Expert or SJ?
honestly, I'm gonna stick with SJ right now. But I mean, it's hard to judge. I don't know who has lag and who doesn't have lag.
We ain't gonna
So
talk. Just in general.
I don't. Yeah. So for me, I'm just going off of the stats that I usually judge by. So I'm gonna stick with my pick of SJ.
Okay, no doubt.
Who you gonna beat, Maddie?
Yo, SJ's a good user. I haven't played Expert in a long time. I beat him in Madden 17. This is a whole different beast. Right now, I like the way the Texans are playing. I don't know what happened with the Dolphins game, but if I'm gonna go right now, I think, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with SJ because I think that listen, I'm gonna tell you why. I was gonna go Expert, but now that I think of it, Expert can't pass the ball. He runs with Lamar Miller. He might get some passing in there. I haven't really watched any of his games, but I know the only reason he beat SJ that first game is from that stretch play, and I know SJ got in the lab right after that, so I'm gonna go with SJ. I think SJ.
It's gonna be a great game, though.
It is.
It's definitely. Lamar Miller had 246 yards and 4 touchdowns. That's a lot of yards and a lot of touchdowns, and if he can just cut that in half, I think
SJ wins. Oh yeah, that sounds like
game.
4 touchdowns. That sounds like a lot of big runs. You playing for him? You was playing for him, Andre? Them numbers sound like you.
Man. Hey, that's not. Hey, we ain't even gonna talk like that, man. We ain't gonna talk like that. Expert. Hey, man. Thanks for putting that shit in my PayPal, though. No, that was all Expert, man. He been watching my games, and
he been clipping.
I think Expert watched almost every last one of my games. He been stealing my plays, so that's pretty much what's been going on.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to the other matchup. We got Darkness and them Raiders. They'll be the 4th seed, and they'll have to play the 5th seed, which is them Steelers and Chris Murray. All right, so again, KP, in your mind, who wins that matchup between the Raiders, Darkness, and the Steelers, Chris Murray?
I have to go with the Steelers. Their defense, numbers wise, it looks legit. They're giving up 229 on the year. Like that's low. But at the same time, their offense is barely over 300 points. So, but I mean the Raiders, their points for and points against are 278 and 273. So that's hard for me to rock with. I fucks with the homie, but the numbers ain't gonna support my support for him, so I'm gonna have to go with the Steelers.
Okay, he going with the Steelers. And from a yard standpoint, I know you going off the points, but off the yard standpoint, they right there. The Steelers are just ahead of the Raiders in terms of yards. They both like in the top 12, so that's gonna be interesting. But if you can keep them out of the end zone, then you can't lose. You know what I'm saying? Who you got in that game, Matty Ice?
Yo, I actually lost to the Steelers. I was getting pass happy. I think I had Kaiser in right after. I started 0-2. I lost to the Eagles and I lost to the Steelers with Kaiser. Steelers was a good game, but to be for real, I feel like I don't know. Chris Murray, he alright. You know what I mean? I think that the computer might be doing. He be on the D line. He controls the offense. I don't even know what Darkness out there doing. I don't know what's going on in the AFC West. It looks like a hot mess to me. Raiders 8-6, Jets. Chargers 8-6, the Broncos 6-7. So this is a toss-up for me. To be honest with you, I think Chris Murray's kind of smart with the football. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. He's smart with the ball.
All right, early in the year they played, okay, and the Steelers won that game 27-11. But they played it twice, so I don't know if it was a leg situation. I can't call it. Man, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. That leg shit is real, man. That shit is real.
I no doubt.
And if you can't pick your fucking plays, you can't switch to defend somebody running out of the pocket. You can't make any adjustments. It's just a whole nother game, and so we have to take that into consideration. And you know, I know we got the All Pro versus All Madden. I'm an All Pro guy, not just for the lag. I tell people that I don't get lag when I play All Pro. What about you, KP?
I have not had any issues of it. I mean, I see everybody's gripe saying, "Oh, I got lag on All Pro," but I personally haven't experienced it yet.
Right, and I play head-to-head games, and I played. I got an All Pro League, and it's like night and day. And so, but not only that, for me, the All Pro. If we talking about a sim league, man, I feel like I posted the pictures the other day where the defensive backs, you seen the reaction times. In All Man, they react before the quarterback throws the ball. All Pro is more of a realistic reaction, meaning that a bum gonna react the way that a bum reacts. And the All Pro, like Chris Harris Jr., who's the best cornerback in the game, he's gonna react the way he's supposed to, a lot faster. Now, they saying with this new patch that the defensive backs are going to be tuned down a little bit and the lag is going to be fixed. We shall see. You know what I mean? That's something that we'll see. All right, so
fade back to the picks. We'll lag out. We're gonna call the next segment "lag out," and we can talk about that.
Absolutely. So, all right, let's just hurry up and get through these picks, man. We got the Patriots. Y'all outvoted me. The Patriots moving on, and they'll be the 6th seed, so they'll have to go see tight work. And they played each other twice already. And SJ basically dropped the game the last time they played. So if we got the Patriots versus the Dolphins in the divisional round, who wins that game, KP?
Man, tight work, walking that tightrope still, but the nigga been all right. So he got his offense is scoring, man. He's got one of the top scoring offenses in the league. I haven't watched any of his games, so he could be spamming plays and doing what y'all say with his books, but it is what it is. The motherfucker's winning, so get that dub, man. I'm gonna have to go with the Dolphins.
All right, what do you think, Matty Ice?
Well, tight work's been playing smart football. It looks like he's 14-0. I think that. I mean, I want to be safe. I don't want him to win. I don't like him. I don't like tight work.
Damn.
I don't.
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why, right? I'm gonna tell you why because he doesn't keep it real. Like he comes and opens his mouth about like he's talking about a game that I was down, I restarted, and I still lost, and you didn't hear a peep out of me. I don't know if he's just. I don't like tight work. Like what kind of name is tight work? You see the Google, it's female stuff. So SJ, go in there and get that W, man. Go Brandon Cooks, go Samuel, do whatever you gotta do. I don't want him to win. I'm just being real.
All right, for my money, man. Hey, for my money.
For my money.
You know, I'm picking this based off of. So you going with the Patriots?
Hell yeah! If we gotta do
Hell
something,
yeah.
he better win that game, SJ. Come on, baby.
All right, for my money, they played twice already, and it's hard to beat a guy 3 times in the same season, man. And I watched that last game. SJ just needed a couple more plays, man. Tannehill made a couple plays, scrambling out of the pocket. He actually scrambled to win the game. You know what I mean? He ran it in. So
yeah, I remember that.
The Patriots should have won the game, man.
I seen that, man.
But is this the spot where tight work gets beat? You know what I mean? I'm going to say I want to pick the Patriots. I do. I really do.
Is there a but, or are you going to stick with that?
That's what I'm saying. My gut is telling me, man, I want to pick the Patriots, but I'm going to go with the Dolphins until proven otherwise. So SJ, prove me wrong, man. Go in there and get the victory and not say, fuck it, I was wrong. But I'm gonna go with the Dolphins to win, and move on to the AFC Championship game. Now, in the other game, we will have the Bengals versus the Steelers. Now, they played twice already. The Bengals basically smacked them around twice. So, is anything gonna change in that matchup, KP?
Absolutely not. Addy gonna have a tune-up game for the championship, the AFC Championship. Addy gonna get them boys right. He might pull his starters at halftime. Like, I don't know.
Damn.
Chris Murray, hey, get your shit together, man, because you gotta go back into the jungle and play play Addy 5. He already beat you twice. Do you agree with that, Matt?
Yeah, I do. Chris Murray's an OG. I really respect his opinion. I just don't see where this 10-4 record came from, man. Shit is crazy. Do y'all see it? Dude, I want to go to the AFC. Shoot, Chris Murray.
New Madden, new me. New Madden, new me.
Nah. Don't forget he was in the NFC, and that wasn't flying last season.
Well, all right. So he switched to the AFC. Let's talk about that briefly. He switched to the AFC.
Right.
Got the Steelers. Got a good Steeler team.
Great
but he put together some wins, man. He beat the Bills. Okay, everybody has beaten them.
Beat the Bills. He ain't got one win.
He beat the Saints. He beat you in the second game this year.
Nah, he beat me. Yeah, I said that. I had Kaiser in, and he made a lot. I think he had 4 picks that game, but we'd be alright. He beat me, no doubt.
Let's just go through his wins, man. He beat the Broncos.
Okay, he beat Toe.
The Broncos, the middle of the road team. He beat the Panthers. They some bums right now.
Yep.
He lost to, I think it was Farquaad at the time in the Falcons.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Got his ass destroyed by Addy 5, 31-10.
Addy 5, top 5 user. Okay.
He beat the Chiefs. So basically, what I'm saying is
I hope he beats the Chiefs. Mo Booker, he be sleeping when he playing. Oh yeah.
He beat the Browns.
Okay, that's a good win. I'll give him that.
That's a decent win. I mean, it's a division win.
I don't know what's the Browns.
He beat the Browns twice, though. He beat the Browns twice, but the Browns not playing. And I don't know if he has legs, so that's another issue.
He tanking.
He beat Darkness. They played twice.
Yeah, I remember.
He beat the Ravens, and he beat the Buccaneers. So in my mind, it's not like
cakewalk.
He lost Eagles again. To me, it's not like he had a signature win in those 10 wins.
Now, if he was in the Buccaneers right now, we played the NFC East and the AFC North. Does he get that same record with the Buccaneers?
Probably not. But he's the Steelers and he's in the playoffs and he's about to get beat by 85. Let's go on to the AFC Championship game. We got the Dolphins versus the Bengals, 1-2, for the right to go to the Super Bowl to meet High Speed 30 and the Redskins. Man, who wins this game?
You say you went right to the Super Bowl?
No, I'm saying that the Dolphins and Bengals are playing this AFC Championship game for the right to meet the Redskins in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
who do you think win that game?
I'm not. Oh my God, you talking about the Redskins? Nigga, you lost me at Redskins in the Super Bowl. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. I like the confidence.
Who wins between the Bengals and the Dolphins, man? Let's get that straight.
I'm gonna have to go with the homie, man. So I got a deep history with Addy going back and forth last year, and I know he takes very good mental notes, and he's good at adjusting and catching on to people's tendencies. So if type work cannot switch up what he's used to and expand his ebook, if that's what he has, then it might not be enough. So I think tight work is gonna take the L. I'm gonna have to go with Addy.
What? Okay,
Matt. So who wins this game? Inside our user spotlight guess, or does tight work go to his second Super Bowl and get beat by the Redskins in the Super Bowl?
I can't get over the name Tight Work. What is Tight Work? I think
Tight Work took the Miami Dolphins and Tight Work won a bowl. So congratulations to Tight Work, man.
He did beat Hot Tub. So I respect that. I think Addy 5. I'm gonna go with the old NFC North crew. I think Addy 5 is gonna get it done. He's good. Addy 5 is good with second games or even third games. And they played I think twice so far.
So that's what you think Addy can make that to go to the bowl?
It's hard. I think he will. I think Addy will. Yeah.
All right. So look, it's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be definitely a good game. I want to pick Addy 5 and the Bengals. I do. But selfishly, I'm gonna pick tight work in the Miami Dolphins because I want him to go to the Super Bowl unblemished, so I can beat him and Hot Tub to give them their L's, because that's basically what's gonna happen. So if the Dolphins make it to the bowl, then we'll have a chance to give them an L as well as Bumpool. So I think the Dolphins, man, and them ebooks, man. I think the Bengals the Bengals definitely can get it done, and I wouldn't be surprised if they get it done. As a matter of fact, I kind of think they probably will get it done, but I'm gonna lean towards the Dolphins again and tell somebody to beat him. He's the champ to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the AFC is like wide open. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
I know Tightwork's 14-0, but he's won a couple games by not a lot, so it's gonna be interesting this season. Who hangs a banner?
Second season, man, already, man.
Yeah, this season is going quick.
The season definitely went by fast. That's our playoff preview for the AFC. And basically, we're going to skip Too Legit or Need to Quit today. And we're going straight to Say It With Your Chest, man. Say it with your chest. All right, so look, I'm going to start with Matty Ice, since you already started saying it with your chest anyway, with your boy LP or whatever. Say it with your chest, man.
I'm so exhausted over that whole situation, yo. I hope something happens where I seen that Tone, my homie, little Suge Knight. He's off the chain, man. He's back at the co-commish, so at this point, like, he doesn't even have Matt Ryan in, so it's not gonna do no justice. I mean, the rules are rules. You know, you go somewhere, you're gonna follow the rules, and he ain't posting no picture. So you hearing it right here. The only way this is gonna right the ship and make me happy. I should have took the forced win, man, but my pride. I don't like to quit games, man. So that's why I just stuck it out the third game or the second game, whatever it was, because I don't like to quit games and take forced losses. So I really would like.
My man, Matty Ice.
Yo.
Oh, there you go.
Yo, someone tried to check in the show and I had a technical difficulty.
Oh, all right.
Who's here right now? Just KP?
I believe so.
Oh man.
But
Yo.
all right. I'm gonna just keep it rolling then. Did you want to continue off where you were?
No, you'll go ahead. Talk your talk.
Alright, so all I'm gonna say is thank you to the homie Farquaad for making me want to do shows. The way he carried himself on the shows and was able to speak freely, have a little swagger in it. I was like, you know what, that shit sound fun. Let me try that. And I thoroughly enjoy being on shows with y'all, and I just want to give him a quick little shout out because he held it down. And I think he did a damn good job of helping pave the way as far as the standard for what shows should be like.
No doubt.
All right, so who held what down now? I'm lost because of Keep It Real Radio. I just jumped back on. I got my man Ty just jumped on, right?
Yeah. So we got Taz in the building. So what happened was we had a technical difficulty. It's gonna be hard to actually edit this show now, but I'll make it work. So we got Taz in the building. What's going on, OG?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
So we live.
All right, so look, say it with your chest now. I think my man KP was in the middle of a deep situation, saying it with his chest, man. Hey, what was you hollering about, KP?
I was giving props to Farquaad, man. Just paving the way for the setting the standard for how shows should be done, as far as the charisma, the attitude, and the swag you bring to it, and the way you carry yourself on the show. I think he did a real good job with that.
Absolutely. Hey, at this time will be the time where we pour out a little bit of drink for my man. No. I'm gonna take a sip of the Henny. I ain't gonna pour it out for the nigga. Oh man, hey Farquaad, man, definitely put his stamp on as far as these shows and charisma wise. All right, so my man Ty, you came in on the end of the show. You
Yes.
missed the whole show. Okay.
Yeah, honeydews,
I hope
baby.
you got a good.
Honeydews. Wifey
Absolutely.
came
Hey.
home. Honeydews.
Hey, pussy before Madden all the time. That's the motto. I hope you ate good, but right now it's say it with your chest. What do you want to say to Dynasty, man? Say it with your chest, man. This is you. This is your time with the show.
All right, I'm gonna say it with my chest. Dynasty, beware of those motherfucking LA Rams. We coming up. God damn it, I'm tired of being in the basement, a cellar dweller, whatever y'all want to call it. We on the move, so y'all better be ready. Y'all better watch the fuck out, because we coming.
Woo.
Wow.
Wow.
Come. Hey, y'all gonna get the playoffs? Now, let me ask some real quick. Y'all gonna get the playoffs, man? You need a little help, but can you win these last 2 games, man? That's what I'm asking.
I think I can win these last 2 games, and if I do, then playoffs should be mine. You know, I got underrated both times this season, so, you know, hopefully I'm going to scoot on in there this time.
Absolutely. All right, so now I'm going to say it with my chest. This is my time. This is high speed time. Hell to the Redskins. You know I'm ready to scalp some fucking heads. I'm at the chopping block. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm ready. Hey, the regular season, I don't give a fuck about. I just coasted through the regular season. I gave up a lot of garbage stats and whatever. I'm ready for the playoffs. Hopefully, I get a lag-free playoff, and we'll be able to do some damage. I'm definitely looking forward to getting to the Super Bowl and putting up this banner. It's gonna be very exciting. I know I'm gonna have a lot of haters too, man. But hey, you can get in line too to get your fucking head scalped too. We scalping everybody. I don't give a fuck about. Oh, you lost. I don't give a fuck about this. Look, let's get it in. The playoffs is upon us. This is the real. I'm trying to get a banner like my man, the champ, KP, man. He got like 3 or 4, 5, 6 banners and shit, man. I'm trying to be like him. So look, that's what's going down. That's Dynasty Primetime. This was the playoff preview, AFC edition. Let's go back. Hey, I want to thank Ty for at least calling back. You know what I'm saying?
Messed the whole
No doubt.
messed the whole show up. We gonna make it work though.
My man Matty Ice for producing, and my man KP for jumping on and giving us all this. He gave us all the stats, man. Fuck it. Let's go back, man. Hey, that's Dynasty Primetime. Let's go back.
Peace.
The Dynasty Madden League Network, the worldwide leader in CFM.